The SEC men's tournament is 12th through the 16th. So we're pulling up to the last few games that we're going to have in the regular season. I've got five. These are from the 1st to the 7th. I've got five games here. You know how much, you know how I do it. Now I got two Tennessee games because, well, it's Tennessee. They're playing some really good teams. Now, when you're looking at the ratings, Auburn's number one, of course. Florida's three, Tennessee's five, Alabama's six. So you're looking at a packed SEC. A&M, 12th. Mizzou, 14th. Kentucky, 17th. Mississippi State is 24th. You really are. You're looking at a stacked SEC. So now, what you're doing, these five games will determine seeding more than anything else. It's not determining who's getting in, it's determining seeding at this point. So, we're going to cover five games that you should watch, especially if you're an SEC basketball fan, especially if you're interested in what's going to happen in the NCAAs.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had six maxims, but number two maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Okay, so this first game that I'm going to talk about, it is Saturday, March 1st, 4 p.m., ESPN. Number 6, Alabama. Number 5, Tennessee. Bama and Vols. You know that's a rivalry. Mostly in football, but basketball, I mean, hey, we're looking at number 5 and number 6 here. Both of them are pretty close to each other, but let me tell you something. Alabama's far higher scoring offense. Rebounds, much better for Alabama. Field goal percentage, actually better. Alabama's better. Free throw percentage, Tennessee's better at free throws. 3-point percentage, it's actually really close. These two teams on paper, Alabama's just a little bit better on paper. And you look at game, last game that you can see where they match up. Now, Alabama beat Kentucky in 96-83. Kentucky has owned Tennessee this year. I don't know what it is, but Kentucky has owned Tennessee this year. 75-64. Kentucky beating Tennessee last game. These two teams are, you know, really close on paper. Both really good teams. I'm not even going to try. As much as I love the Vols, I'm not even going to attempt to tell you who I think's going to win this one. Seriously. Okay, this next game, second one on this list, it is Wednesday, March 5th, ESPN2, 9 p.m. Number 5, Tennessee, 23-5 versus unranked Mississippi. Ole Miss is 19-9. But you're looking at Ole Miss still has a shot of getting in. They're not a bad team. They're not an amazing team. But you're looking at points scored, Tennessee. They're actually a little bit more high scoring of an offense than Tennessee. Now, Tennessee's way better at rebounding. Uh, Tennessee's just a little bit better at field goals. Free throw, a little bit better for Tennessee. And Ole Miss is just a little bit better at 3-point percentage. You're looking at Auburn smack down Ole Miss. Ole Miss is going to be looking at trying to recover from this smackdown that they just received. They also lost to Vandy, which Tennessee was able to beat them in a good game. 81-76 is what that score was, whereas when Ole Miss played them, 77-72. This is going to be a good game. Ole Miss is trying to prove that they deserve a shot at getting into the NCAA's. They're going to have to put on a good showing, if not win, against Tennessee. Do I think they can beat Tennessee? No. But they're going to have to put on a good showing. This is going to be a fight for them. I honestly think they're going to be trying to fight to get that spot to get into the NCAA's. That's what this is going to be about. Now, number one Auburn. This is March 1st, Saturday. This is Saturday, 1 p.m. ABC. Number one Auburn, number 17 Kentucky. Now Kentucky is 19-9. Just heard me talking about Ole Miss. So this Kentucky has got a shot pretty much getting in. It's pretty much guaranteed that Kentucky is getting into the NCAA. Auburn, number one in the nation. Like I said, 2062. This is an interesting matchup. Kentucky's been a little bit better at scoring. Rebounding, they're really, really close. Field goal percentage, they're tied. Free throw percentage, just a hair bit better towards Auburn. 3-point percentage, that's kind of the difference, but not by much. I mean, really, it's not by much. Now, Kentucky had lost to Alabama 96-83, whereas Auburn beat Alabama 94-85. Vandy game, Kentucky beat them 82-61. Auburn beat them 80-68. This is a good team. These are two good teams that are smacking up against each other. I don't think that Kentucky's got a chance, but of the teams out there, Kentucky is one of the teams that I think could pull an upset. I really do. I really do think that they could pull an upset. I'm not saying that they will, though. So this would be a really good game to watch for that one. Okay, this next game is number one Auburn. This is going to be on Tuesday, March 4th at 9 p.m. ESPN. Number one Auburn versus number 12 Texas A&M. A&M is 20-8, and Auburn being 26-2. You look on paper, Auburn's far better of a scoring offense. A&M's a little bit better, not by much, but a little bit better at rebounding. Field goal percentage, not even a discussion. Honestly, not even a discussion. Free throw percentage, not really a discussion. Auburn's got both categories. And 3-point percentage, not really a discussion. So Auburn being what, or A&M being where they are, looking at this, something's happened to them the past few games. They lost to Vandy 86-84, really close game. Whereas Auburn smacked down Vandy. You look at Arkansas. Auburn beat them 67-60. Aggies beat them 69-61. Auburn beat Georgia 82-70. Aggies beat them 69-53. This is one of those, what in the world is going on here? And I'm not saying that Aggies are a bad team. I don't think they'll be able to do much on this one, but I also think this is going to hurt the Aggies. I This is one of those, if the Aggies don't show up and at least put in some kind of a game that's worth watching, I think this will actually hurt them in rankings and will hurt them in seeding badly. So, yeah, watch this one. Now, this last game I'm going to discuss this week, it's going to be Wednesday, March 5th, 7 p.m. on ESPN2. Number 3 Florida, 24-4, versus number 6 Alabama, 23-5. Now, Auburn's better scoring team. They're really close in rebounds. Alabama's a little bit better at field goal percentage. Alabama's a little bit better free throw percentage, and 3-point percentage, just a hair. I'm talking about just a hair difference, but Florida being better, just a hair. We're talking 35.1% versus 35%. No joke, that is the difference. You look at the teams that they've played, really, it's not even a. Florida lost to Georgia, but that's a big rivalry game. That's a game that you know when you play each other. And Alabama, they lost to Mizzou, they lost to Auburn, but they've been smacking down everybody else. I think this is going to be a really close game. I think that Alabama could pull an upset on this one, but you never can tell. I think this is going to be probably the Alabama Tennessee and Alabama Florida, the two good games, the two best games to watch, in my opinion, this week. Really, it is. So, yeah, this one, another one of those. I'm not even going to try to figure out who's going to win this one. Really bad on having that situation. These are the 5 games that you really should watch. Okay, Auburn Aggies. That one's not necessarily one of those that you should be excited about, but this is going to tell you where Aggies can end up at. Tennessee's got good games. Auburn's got good games. Alabama's got good games. All 3 of them going into this, Florida. But Alabama, Tennessee, and Auburn are the 3 to watch this week. Those 3 teams are fighting for seeding right now. I think Auburn's got a number 1 seed. Tennessee and Alabama and Florida, I think, have a shot at a number 2 seed. But how they play this week and the tournament is what's going to determine it. So, these are some really good teams to pay attention to. Plus, there's not going to be much more basketball before the tournament. So, get ready to see what's going to start because the tournaments are coming. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.